In a shock to absolutely no one, Trump is once again in hot water in the news. My name is Samuel Ronan. Despite Trump being the frontrunner of the presidency election in the Republican Party, he constantly finds himself in hot water, whether it's with his rhetoric or his actions or his many legal problems that he is dealing with currently. He might not even be able to make it onto the ballot in several states, preventing him from getting the nomination outright regardless. So why is it then that he continues to run for office? Why is it that he continues to have so much support? And why is it that the news is giving him so much airspace? Why are we condoning this as a country? Why are we allowing this narcissist to be heard, to be seen, and to be forced down our throats? What's the game? What's the strategy? Why? Why? Just because he's the current frontrunner? If he's ineligible to run in many states, then that should be a sign to drop out. He's not getting the conservative donors. The PAC funds are going to Nikki Haley. She is the one that the party wants. She is the one that most conservatives want. Donald Trump is just, well, Donald Trump. And that's the other problem. Populism continues to be popular in America because guess what? Life sucks. Life is hard, and it's getting harder. It's harder to buy a house. It's harder to buy a car. It's harder to buy groceries. It's harder to afford bills. Damn, it's harder to pay for car insurance and all this other stuff, too. Being an American citizen, a working class citizen, just being a worker, being a regular Joe, is becoming more and more difficult as the time goes by. And so Trump is at least giving lip service to saying that he wants to improve it, even though his 4 years proved otherwise. So why not actually vote for real populists? Why not vote for people who actually know what it's like to suffer under the consequences of Washington? I myself work for a living. I have a job. I work for a company. I get a paycheck, and I have to deal with the rising cost of living. So therefore, I know what we need, how we're suffering, why we're suffering, what it would take for us to overcome these economic burdens. And yes, there are other things to my platform, but fundamentally, if we can have an easement of this financial stress, I think most of our problems go away from there. And then we can start addressing our infrastructure, our foreign policy, and dare I say it, our social issues. Let's take care of our country first and our people. Let's make sure that we can breathe. And then let's worry about everything else. Now, if that sounds like a plan to you, check out these videos next, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.